Alright, well, today's the day that we've been planning for the past however many years. How many years was it? One? About a year. 4 months.
4 months.
But we're going out today. I've got the crew with me. We've got Kiefer, he's going to do video. And Drew's here. I'm not really sure what Drew does.
I don't
support. He's here. We're going to find the Sandy today. I know it. Should be a short expedition, not more than 4 or 5 minutes. We'll find him, and I want to get out of there fast. He lives in the wildernesses of the wild, and I cannot stand those. I need my comfort. I need my comfort foods: shepherd's pie, cinnamon toast crunch, the taste you can see. And also there are the comforts I need, like my bed. I can't sleep in anything beside my bed. I shower every morning. It's a thing I have to do. I brought a porta shower, and I'll use that throughout this trip. It's just going to be a good expedition. We're going to find him and we're going to bring him home. So here we go. We've been tracking the Great Sandie for months now. The panhandle of Texas and the South Plains region create the perfect habitat for the Sandy. Although it can be found fairly frequently throughout summer months, the Great Sandie tends to be more elusive during winter time. We have come out here today in hopes of finding the Sandy in his natural habitat. Immediately, we measured the coarseness of the dirt in the area, which is one of the largest indicators of the relative closeness of the Sandy. He's here, and we're going to find him. This seems to be some sort of robing worn by the rare Great Sandie at one point throughout its career. Oh, and if we look down here, this seems to be of the same material the Great Sandie used to make its staff, which we are all familiar with here. So these are two incredible clues to help us on our journey to finding the Great Sandie today. We've been tracking the Sandy for well over 2 days by now, maybe even 7 or 8 days, but probably closer to it. It's been about 3 hours while we've been out here looking for the Great Sandie, and there's no signs of it yet. And as you can see, looking out, this is perfect terrain for the Sandy. Flat lands, dirt, air, all of these are important things to sustain the Great Sandie. And this is one of the rare environments here in West Texas that can sustain that sort of life. This tree is a sign of life in this environment. There are many other trees in the back that I am now noticing, all of which sustain life because trees. And so this gives us very much hope for finding the Great Sandie out here today. This is a very good sign. I'm very happy with what we found here today in this tree. It's because the roots of the tree dig deep into the earth, and it's that sort of nutritious. It's a sort of nutritious support system that the Sandy requires in order to dwell here in and amongst these locations, because from the things that we've seen so far, including this tree and this elder staff that the Sandy uses to make its staff, and as well as the rare robing we'd found earlier on. It's just looking like we're getting closer and closer every second to finding the Sandy. So it's very good. Good things happening. Let's keep moving. been about 5 days, and we still haven't yet to find the elusive Sandy. The weather conditions became more harsh than I anticipated, and so I had to don the robe of the Sandy, which is quite comfortable and at the same time very soothing to my soul. I like it, and I feel like a better person every second that I'm wearing this. So we're gonna keep looking, and we're gonna find him. Well, it's day 12. Still. Oh my, this is just a beautiful find. I found the rare obsidian ammonite stone that the you look right there. See that? Yeah, that is the rare stone that the Sandy used in fusion with the elder staff to create the staff of the Great Sandie. It's a remarkable find, and I know we're getting closer. Let's keep going. I have used a portion of the robing that I wear upon my back. I've torn it and I've used it to secure the stone of the obsidian ammonite to the elder staffing, thus completing what I believe to be a more or less exact replica of the staff used by the Great Sandie. It's funny, while I'm looking for the Sandy, I'm out here wearing what the Sandy wore and wielding the staff that the Sandy wielded. Come on. When I woke up this morning, I took a shower like I do every morning, except this morning there was sand in my hair. I use shampoo, of course, conditioner, because it's Friday, and so I got all the dirt and stuff out and the dust that had been in my hair, but once I cleaned myself, I found there to be sand in my hair, which is an interesting find considering I had just cleaned myself. But I mean, I'm sure that stuff happens out here in the wild probably 4 or 5 times a day, sometimes maybe 3 times a day. So I'm not gonna think anything of it. It's probably nothing. So it happened again. For the past 3 or 4 days, I've been finding sand in my hair, sand in my ears, sand in my shoes, and there's no sand that I'm putting in my shoes or my hair or my ears. It's just there. It's kind of like when you put water in a bucket and then you look at the bucket later and it has water in it, except I just had an empty bucket and I didn't put water in it, but there was water in the bucket, and I'm not sure why and I'm not sure how, but I think maybe if anything it's a blessing from the Sandy telling us that we are closer than anticipated. He is probably near, he senses us, and he hopes to welcome us, I believe, into the Sandy family with these blessings of sand that we have found. So let's go. Drew, did you ever see Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, but
the Tobey Maguire one?
Tobey Maguire one? Yeah, I think so.
That's my favorite movie.
I don't know, it wasn't as critically acclaimed as...
I just felt a real connection with the Sandman character. See this? These are droppings from the Sandy. The Sandy dropped those droppings. They smell like sand, and they taste like sand. We're close. And if you look over here, there's a water bottle. And everybody knows the Sandy only drinks pure Ozarka brand water. So we're much closer than I thought. This is good.
Is he joking, or does he realize that it's actually his water?
The more time I spend out here, the more I feel like this place is my home. And it almost feels like I'm looking for myself out here. No, it feels like I'm finding myself out here. Oh, come on, run. All right, this right here. This plant is the same as all the other plants in the area, but the difference, this one is white as snow. Why? Because when the Sandie rests upon an object, the white glory of the Sandie falls upon it. That's clearly what happened here. And many people don't realize that, but that's what snow is. When the Sandie is passed through an area, it leaves this residue behind. We're close. The Sandie was here moments ago. Let's keep looking. Oh yes, this is it. This is what we've been looking for. This is this is the burrowing place. This is the nest, of course, of the Great Sandie itself. And if we get a closer look, we can see all of the surrounding area is sand. I never would have thought it before. I never would have tried it before. But I love. This is gonna sound so weird. I love the taste of sand on my tongue. Last night I ate an entire sand. There was just a lot of it, and I ate it all, and it was very good. And so just kneeling down here by the sand makes me hungry for sand. This is exciting. This is the greatest moment of my life. I don't see the Sandie at the moment, but he's down there. I think this is where we're gonna call it. You guys can take the camera and you can go. I'm thankful for you guys coming all this way with me, but I think if one thing that I've learned this month hasn't been this, then I don't know what is not what has been. But I need to remain. I need to stay with the Sandie, and I think you guys don't belong here, but I do. I've become one with the Sandie, and so I'm gonna live out my days here. Thank you all for watching this, and I thank you for joining me on this journey to find truth. I'm Aiden Corona, and thanks for watching.